Even if things are not fine, you don't say I'm not good. Okay, so like in English, nobody ever says, "Are you okay?" No, I'm not. Do you say that, chat? Do you say I'm not okay? Would you answer no to "Are you fine"? Are you no? Would you answer bad to "How are you"? There was like a popular video in on that Hong Kong YouTube a while ago where two guys hold on, let me think. I think a while ago there was on Hong Kong YouTube there was a video that went kind of, I guess, viral or like very popular, where two guys from Hong Kong in the UK tried out some Chinese exams from either GCSE or A level. One of them for like, for Brits. For context, in GCSE at least, you can do Chinese, and then within Chinese, because the same written language, you could choose to do the listening portion in Cantonese. So they tried that out, and it's really weird. The Cantonese is really weird because they just like translated it from the Mandarin to the Cantonese, so the wording is weird, the way they express things is weird. But the thing that really struck a nerve was when they asked, "How are you?" And then the other guy was like, I'm not good. I'm not well." And then like basically everyone just laughed their asses off, because nobody ever says that. Like even in Cantonese as well. 你好嗎? 唔好. Nobody says that. It's weird. Yeah. So it's, I guess, the same in lots of languages. You might say not well or something, but you wouldn't say, and you wouldn't use a negative meaning word. That is, yeah, probably when I'm like taking the piss or something, I'm like making a joke, I would say that, oh, everything sucks right now, or like layer it in like 10 layers of sarcasm so that I don't even know if I'm being sarcastic anymore, which that typically me on the internet, I can never tell if I'm sarcastic. I just say shit. I'm like, everything is shit right now. Wouldn't necessarily say no. Oh, I see. You're not British unless you're arguing some. But you're not British, but you just described a very British thing that you do. Say okay, have a stiff upper lip. That is the most British thing ever, if there is ever one. When a chronically ill person says they're not okay, it's really bad. Yeah, I will take your word for it. You're not well, you're not okay. That's fair. Yeah, I think there is a bit of context dependency there. If you're actually expecting a deeper conversation about your well-being, then you might be more open about it, more honest about it, I suppose. But in most situations in small talk, just nah, you never do it. But like, I think the question is, even when you are trying to have a real conversation, or have a deeper conversation, some people might still say, I'm okay, just out of like custom, out of like tradition, because it's conventional to answer I'm okay, or like I'm well. No, I'm well is a bit formal, but you know what I mean. And then you go on to like describe what's actually happening. That is an interesting thing. And that's the hard thing about about learning a language, because these like very customary things that you can never just translate. You need to like actually learn from how people speak, and like learn from the context and see what people are saying in different situations. When they're actually okay, or when they're like chronically ill and feeling particularly bad, do they still say okay, or do they say they're not okay? You're expected to suck it up, so you downplay your struggle. Oh no, Michelle. I technically work in well-being support, so to some degree you have to be open about it. Yeah, that is true. That's why I'm saying like it's context dependent, right? That's the context that you're in. So in that context, everything needs to be a bit more open than average, I suppose. Yeah.